SMT Nation, we back. Nation, we got an update out of Verizon. I'll be sure to link this article for you. It'll be in the description. Also in the description is the real SMT Buy Me a Coffee link. If you guys want to support your creators directly, keep the SMT caffeinated, motivated, use that link, support your creators that way. Appreciate that. And then also, if you want to get a good deal on wireless service, you want to check out our partner, Mint Mobile. The partner link is in the description. Use that link. Help out the channel in the process of helping yourself save money. All right, for today's video, we have an official announcement from Verizon. They will be reporting their Q1 earnings April 25th, 2023. All right, so that basically puts it just over 4 weeks away from the time of this recording. I wanted to kind of give you guys what I think is going to serve as a prediction video of sorts. Okay, what can we expect for Q1 numbers? How is Verizon going to do? Okay, so let's start off by saying Verizon definitely has some strengths that are on its side. Okay, so first of all, I want to say the network. All right, for the most part, it is regarded as the most reliable network across a nationwide scale. I know things can vary from market to market, but when we look at scientific testing, data collected by independent researchers and testers, they indicate that Verizon is a very reliable network. And with their huge investment into their 5G ultra-wideband network, it has made it a much more capacitive and uniformly capacitive experience. All right, now they have a lot of work to do. There are a lot of sites in rural America that got to get upgraded. There's a lot of markets that still need more tower modernizations, and those things are ongoing. They're spending the money. We're seeing news releases all the time of networks continuing to get those upgrades. So in my opinion, the network is definitely a strength. I also think that a strength of theirs is fixed wireless access. They're adding anywhere between like 200 and 300,000 subscribers to the 5G home internet every quarter. I expect that to continue, right? So for Q1, I think you're going to see, a 200,000, 220,000 net adds. I think the business side will have some growth there as well. All right, so we'll see where that number ends up, maybe closer to 260,000, 280,000 or something like that. Fios continues to be really good for them. It grows, albeit slowly, right? They do expand on their footprint where they already exist. So that's good. The one fiber for them, the enterprise fiber that they do as their MCI business, you guys might remember that. That's really good for them, right? It's owner's economics for their tower sites. They do offer some incredible solutions for business and enterprise. They do a really nice job there. Those are strengths. And let's not forget their MVNO relationships, right? They've got, Mobile X. They've got US Mobile. They've got all those cable companies. They do incredible business when it comes to cable, MVNO access. Nobody does it better than them. Not T-Mobile, not AT&T, no one. Okay, so let's call a spade on that one. Now their weakness is they have those two. Okay, their marketing is ineffective. I don't think their commercials are great. I don't think Verizon does a very good job of highlighting the strengths of their offers, the value in their plans, what they can give to customers. You cannot just continue to say, we've got the most reliable network. Well, what else? We know that, right? Drive that point home, but do not forget to talk about the things that people switch to carriers for, which they do have some value within some of their more premium plans, right? So, shift towards what really is valuable with the service plans. I think their retail is atrocious, right? It has completely gone in the wrong direction. I think that is a concession that this version of Verizon has made. They have completely allowed their retail culture to kind of go by the wayside, right? With their structure of their commissions and all those other things. And I think the customer care. I think that is another one of those things that Verizon has put up the white flag and conceded, and they've allowed that to degrade as well. It's really hard to get a single, simple problem fixed at Verizon these days. All right, and I think it's a lack of training. I think it's, some of the calling, the calls getting routed to overseas, making it more difficult with language barriers and training barriers. I don't know, but I do expect continued churn at Verizon. In my opinion, on the consumer side, Q1 is going to be awful. All right, that's all I keep hearing from people at the company, right? People that work in sales and retail tell me these things, right? So foot traffic, the numbers, they're trying to be aggressive and sell. The managers are telling them sell, and be more aggressive. And it's just not working because just collectively, the vision, the philosophy is not really there for it. Okay, so I think it's going to be industry worst. I think it's going to be industry worst churn. I think it's going to be elevated. I think it's going to be very similar to Q1 of last year. I mean, why would it be any different, folks? Even by Q4 standards from the end of last year, right, for Q4 of 2022. For a Q4, it was not good. All right, it wasn't as bad as Q3, but it's the holiday season. People are actively shopping, right? So it's no accomplishment to have an average quarter in a Q4. You should have killed it, right? Look at what AT&T did. Look at what T-Mobile did, right? All right, now I think cable is going to show growth, and of course they're doing that on the backs of Verizon using their network. So that's kind of good in my opinion. Like I said, I think Verizon has strong MVNO. I think AT&T and T-Mobile are going to have good quarters for their standards. It'll be much better than Verizon's. Obviously, their new leader of the consumer group, the business former business CEO, now consumer CEO, Sampath, he replaced Tammy Irwin for the business side previously. They're going to slide him over to consumer. I don't know if that's going to change any outcome in this particular quarter. I mean, he doesn't even have consumer experience, and I'm not saying he can't do the job. I'm just saying that it's a head scratcher, right? If you're struggling in the consumer side, well, how is that move inspiring confidence? And then there are some current executives just getting in there now who came from other positions doing other things, and it's just movement to move for the sake of moving. It's like musical chairs, right? So I don't know about all that stuff, but here's what I do know. If you look at these articles from Verizon continues to upgrade Augusta's best network. Verizon continues to upgrade Sarasota's best network. Right? I can go up and down these things. Milwaukee's best network, Charlotte's best network. They know how to network. They have incredible engineers. Verizon spends money on the network. There are things at Verizon that are absolutely positive, but there are just as many negatives. And that is why they will continue, in my opinion, to deal with churn and instability in growth. Now, Verizon, obviously, their focus has always been premium. Upsells, increasing revenue, all those things, financial things, yada, yada. But if you're losing customers, you're reducing revenues, right? At the very least, you have to keep them on cable MVNOs. At the very least, right? You're not going to service them directly. That's going to impact your ARPU, but at least keep them on cable MVNOs. So let's see if the cable MVNOs continue to grow at a sick pace. I think 750, 800,000 combined net adds for big cable is in the crosshairs. I think max ceiling on that is probably 800, 850,000. I think it's going to be a huge quarter for Comcast and Charter. And of course, they're on the Verizon network, so it's not the end of the world for Verizon. But let's see if that growth continues. We see aggressive promotions. They got bundles now, right? So that's kind of my prediction and my take. We'll see what happens a month from now in April. We'll see if I'm right. Let me know what you guys think is going to happen. Do you agree or disagree with my take? Any of my commentary? Sound off in the comment section. Let me know what you think, and then give me your predictions if yours are any different. Love to hear what you guys have to say on this. You are the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard. Like, share, and subscribe for more. Turn on the bell notification icon to never miss an upload. Links in the description for all things going on with the channel. Big shout out to the YouTube members and the patrons for making content on this channel possible. If you want to become a YouTube member, just hit the join button. It's right next to the subscribe where my channel name is. And also, we got the Patreon link in the description. And in the description, you can also find the Real SMT Buy Me a Coffee link. And if you're looking for a great deal on wireless service, get it from Mint Mobile. Use our partner link. It's in the description. Save money on wireless and help out the channel in the process. Thanks for those considerations, folks. Have a great rest of the day. We'll see you all in the next one. Peace.